going on, chat? We on. We on. Son. Oh, cats, thank you. It's crazy. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Hold on, let me make sure everything running smooth. Talk to me. What the audio looking like? No, I agree that intro is already. That appreciate it. Oh my god, lower this a little bit. That bitch still 100. God damn. Except the time was on last night. I'll be to like 60. And we got 3 people in here. Go to see that, like it up. I forgot what happened last. I know I wanted to trade. Let's get some free bread from this shit. Man, fuck OKC. Don't worry about them. Oh, pull up, Jay. Knock it down. Okay. Why the fade? Why the movement? Nasty. Yo, the movements is nasty, bro. My player's doing his own thing. Now, why would you shoot a basketball like that? I thought I was standing up. I'm gonna lie to you. Oh, knock it down. You bullshitting me, cuz. My spot right there. I missed my ass. That was good with me missing. Them shit's green. I'll take it. You break your shit in practice. That's embarrassing. Bro, I forget how long this game takes to load. I'll warm up, bro. I gotta warm up, chill. Why the fuck did I not grab that ball? Where, bro? Bro. Hold on. Fuck. Are you hating, bro? Talking all these drills to break in games. I'm your favorite player's favorite player, bro. I'm being buckets out here. It's just Jeremy Lin and fucking what's this nigga name? Kevin Martin don't want to pass and shit. I'm tired as hell, bro. Alright, I got 169. Yeah, I can get my 3-1. Nah, my layup. That's what I was. Yeah. I need that, bro. Alright, I shouldn't be breaking shit open no more, bro. I fucking 70 layup. See the achievements. But I got a 61 team cap, bro. I do not want to play on this team no more. I'm just waiting for me to get traded. I'm a starter now?
And boy, you can just hear the excitement. What a moment indeed. And welcome everyone to another presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We're coming at you from the beach.
Looking at the fucking
in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. As the Thunder prepare to take the floor. Looking at the last game for the Houston Rockets, it was a win against Toronto. And that result, guys, was a real shocker. It was just about as complete a dominant performance as we've seen them.
Yeah, and I thought the key factor was the contribution from the bench. So true. I mean, a few of those guys came into the game that instantly sparked their offense, and you love to see that from the second unit.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. The kid, he's in a power forward. And the Martin Jeremy Parsons is a 2 and 3. Jeremy Lin is out of there with a shoot. And for the Thunder, Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka,
look at this nigga.
in the backcourt,
Oh, bitch.
and James Harden. where the kid is in the starting roster for the first time.
Well, when they made him a first-round pick, I mean, this was the plan. Work him into their starting five.
What the fuck?
As soon as he showed that he could handle the pressure of playing in the NBA. And we should get used to seeing
Takedown block, nigga.
lineup because he's got the talent to stay there for a long time. I don't see it working out any
Yeah.
other
What
way.
rookie you
He's
know
just
doing
had
that? I got put on my ass by a screen. Got to
Durant's
takedown
been
block.
second best of the game.
Another nice move from the player we basically come to expect nothing less from. When you look at how the Thunder play here at home, it's easy to see why the wins pile up year after year. This place is raucous.
Nigga, I'm right here, cuz.
And so it's Houston with it. Here's the kid. A free ball. The pass is good off the assist from Lynn. The kid's got 6 points. And the record speaks for itself here in Oklahoma City. 26 in 7 years clothing. And a lot of them weren't even close.
Well, in the short span of their existence as the Oklahoma City Thunder, they managed to make this place one that other teams all over the league dread. I mean, nobody wants to come in here and play this team.
A moment to check in with Doris first. Doris?
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with Scott Brooks. He said he certainly followed the rise of Jeremy Lin into a prime-time point guard in this league, and he told me we need to try to limit his penetration. After he's been slashing, and with the drive and kick, guys, Lin has certainly been working to improve his outside shot. But sometimes you have to pick your poison, and they'll live with him shooting from outside. Back to you.
Thanks again, Doris. It's up a 3.
What is that?
The rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Rockets team.
I'm going back to last year, but this is one of the few matchups that they didn't get the better end of things. They split the season series.
Now here's Durant.
I'm on that. I tried to jump.
Got 24 points in their last one against Charlotte. A little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's the kid from outside the arc. And Westbrook pulls it down. Steve, you mentioned the stalemate they played to a year ago. Do you see that happening again this year?
Kevin, I'm not sure. It's too early to tell. It wouldn't surprise me, I'd say that much after what happened last year.
Now here's Lynn. After the miss from Serge Ibaka. Passes it to a shooter. 1:51 left in the first quarter. And that'll be open.
Nigga, what the fuck is that? Bro, cuz, come on, bro.
On the series, this goes out about
You want a turnover, bro?
on
Come on,
November.
bro.
See how things are shaking out in the West early in the season.
Come
You
on,
look at
bro.
Oklahoma City. And of course, it's been 3.5 games back.
That's you.
See where the Rockets are.
And here are the Rockets now. Here's the kid, and that's not going to go. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Rockets ahead.
Nah, I got
6.
And I'm getting my layup for what, nigga? I'm getting there now.
Next Tuesday.
Fucking lead the ball, bro. Come on. Block with nobody on me.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second off, they get underway. And when you consider how the Rockets are doing, Steve, what are your thoughts?
The defense was really impressive there, guys, in that first quarter. They came out focused right from the beginning. And Steve, that's a big part of why they're on top.
Yeah, I can read it.
In a moment now, we set the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for Oklahoma City right now, a front line, Kevin Durant, Serge Ibaka, and Kendrick Perkins.
I don't get an
Russell
assist for
Westbrook
that.
and James Harden, a terrific tandem in the backcourt.
Soft defense right there. Way too soft. Well, what you love about Kevin Harden is just the efficiency offensively. He makes a lot of three-pointers, and he gets to the line at will. He's quick, and he develops angles on his drives where he draws a lot of contact, forcing the officials to call foul.
Just ready to shoot.
Bro, what are we doing here?
Westbrook's got his first points of the game. Rockets leading by 6. Here's the kid. Just over a minute on here in the second quarter.
Bro, I see him fall, so I just shot it, bro. What the fuck happened? Did he hit the screen? What the fuck happened? Like he just tore his ACL.
Going back to what you said about Kevin Martin, Steve, 2 seasons ago, he was third in the league in three-pointers made. In fact, he was first in the league in free throws made. What in the world's happened to this?
Yeah, that's the most unusual combination you'll see statistically, I think. Don't get fouled much when you're shooting from the outside, but he has a tremendous knack when he's healthy and at his best for getting into the paint and drawing fouls, too.
Takes the three. It's the bucket.
Yeah.
Martin's got 7 points.
Another open look, hits bottom from outside. Yep, that's 3 of the last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
Westbrook gets to Harden. Inside Durant. Is on the way. Durant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
You know, Houston for the last several years has tried to get a star player on the roster, but it's so difficult.
Why is the range now red? When I was in drilling that shit, it was like
What they've done is they've put a lot of good players on the floor. They've built their asset base. They're poised to make a deal when the right one comes their way.
why you jumping? I'm
Let's catch up with Boris.
like, why you leaving your business?
Kid in their last
I know how to guard this nigga. I'm
together in this game.
We need
He
him.
gets 14 points and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him.
Man.
What was a great exhibition on his part. He really was a second unit for his team and a great performance, guys.
Thanks, Boris. Guys, he's got to be pretty happy about his performance.
Definitely, I mean,
In a tight game here as we end.
Bro, I make my first like 3 shots in a row, and then I turn into fucking
by Sprint.
light and shit. What's going on, bro?
It's been a back and forth game so far.
I'm trying to get a
ground
bucket,
given
bro.
to the first. 3rd quarter starting here now. Guys, we're getting it done. It's Kevin Martin.
yeah, this is exactly what we come to expect from this. And he has delivered here through 3 quarters. Yeah, that's not easy since teams always are keying on him as the team's top player, but to be able to play like he has, with the reputation he's got, I mean, that takes an awful lot of talent and
Why am I fading?
So
Why did I fade?
the kid,
Yo, that's green if I don't fade.
Jeremy Lin and Kevin Martin manning the back. Sheik is out there with Junior Parsons. Martin dishes to Ibaka. The kick out to Westbrook. Perkins. Columbus with him moving it around. Harden the pass to Perkins. Open shot to Ibaka.
And I blocked him.
Was on the shot for 2 free throws for the
I
Conchas.
fell him. I blocked
It
him.
didn't take long for Serge Ibaka to establish himself as one of the best shot blockers in the league.
Bro, don't even say nothing, bro. Don't even say nothing.
He's so
Don't even
athletic
say nothing. Why is my tag here
with
delayed?
long arms, so he's really able to bother offensive players. Ibaka just gives you everything you want out of a hustle player. I mean, he plays tough in your face D, and on offense, he's got no problem banging down low for extra possessions or putback dunks, and he's becoming a little more polished in his face-up game. Now, one thing that you can't say is that the Thunder's rise to the top caught anyone by surprise. In the annual GM survey before the season started, more than 2/3 of the general managers in the league picked Oklahoma City to win the West.
Bench kicks to Westbrook. Durant puts the lead pass in front of him. Shots good by Ibaka.
I can't do nothing about that.
They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
You should get
Kevin Martin on the whistle. Here's the kid.
Get out the net. Get out the net, nigga.
The kid's got 8 points. And you look at the roster they have, and Steve, you kind of alluded to it around the league, they were garnering great success. The stars like Westbrook and Durant, so much youth, it's no wonder all those GMs thought that Steve was just talking about pick Oklahoma City.
And the scary thing is that they'll keep getting picked over and over again. I mean, they have a lot of skill. Not to see them getting better and better each season.
Bro, I still can't make a layup. Are you shitting me?
Bucket's got his 4th rebound in this one.
No, the way they dominated the last so far, I'm a little surprised it's still a close game. Yeah, you got to take advantage. I mean, you're getting extra possession.
Wait, I got KD on
knocking down shots.
Well, I got Kevin Durant guarding me, bro.
One by Durant.
Give me the fucking rock.
Instant offense coming for them after that steal.
Yeah, excessive call for pass. Well, I'm wide open. I have a point
No
guard.
chance at all.
Give me the fucking
to
rock.
get back and set up.
Here's the kid.
Yeah, that's baby food, bro. Why do I have to keep calling for the ball, bro? These niggas should see the match and be like, all right, we're here. I know that's what we need, coach. Tell the niggas open their eyes, bro. What?
Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder winning their last game against Charlotte.
Yeah, they did everything well in that game. Solid across the board, particularly at the offensive. Yeah, the definition of teamwork, Steve. Communication, passing, cleanly. They work extremely well together.
Like, why are we leaving them alone?
Game let's begin with Doris Burke reporting for us sometime in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, guys, last season, Durant beat out behind the scoring players. Point guard Jared Usher has played with the pro. He said, I watched Kobe for years work to become one of the greatest of all time.
The Thunder leading by 3. Jackson dishes to Jones. Jackson passes it to Jones. It's a coach account.
I'm gonna love that enthusiasm, folks.
Not only Clark did he rock the rim, he decided to hang around a bit for that one too. I love it.
What a finish. That was just gorgeous.
Douglas kicks the win. The shot no good.
That's terrific defense right there. Converting in close.
Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points.
No better show in town than the Rockets.
Welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Losing at the Sprite, uncontainable game in this one. Let's go to Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. And for our uncontainable game, the Thunder are the recipients. You can see the fire that they are playing with. Everyone from the start.
But I got James Harden on the bro. Clear.
I think that they'll hold on to this lead and close out the game.
All right, Doris. So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Scott Brooks has out there. Inside, it's Serge Ibaka and Kendrick Perkins. Reggie Jackson out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Harden in at the 3. The small forward. The Thunder with the lead. He feeds it to Durant. And that one's good. Durant's good.
How can I win the game when one of my teammates don't have the ball and two, I can't match two of the best players?
From the field for them in the first half. They've got the lead, and now the shots are starting to fall. And they shot under 40% before the break. And
Like, let me match up with
teams coming
KD,
in
bro.
the second half, so they're starting to figure it out.
Harden dishes to Ibaka. Durant against the Perkins. Kicks it out to Harden. Harden gets a screen from Ibaka. Durant kicks to Westbrook. Another shot.
Oh my God, grab the board, bro. Nigga acts like I could do everything, bro. I'm contesting a jumper, you want me to turn around and grab the board too, bro. And box him out.
Energy, always get
Move around.
right after that.
Here's Douglas. Second shot opportunity.
What are you
Parsons.
doing?
Rebound over the Thunder. Ibaka's got his
And then
second
close
rebound
to
of the
that
game with
squad
that
there.
basketball. Here's Harden. And that's in the 9-footer.
Bro, I'm trying to leave my team, but these niggas just don't want to be led.
Going right back to the
Like,
paint.
I could,
Who can blame them? I mean, they're getting it done in there.
I could bring the horse to the water, but I can't force it to drink,
Come from
brothers.
inside the lane areas, so they expect them
Get right
to
back.
continue to go inside.
You gotta back me, bro.
And there's the call on Perkins. That'll be his second foul of the game. Eric Maynard, he's checked in for James Harden. The Rockets also changing it up.
Move around,
Season
bro.
is checked in for Marcus Leach. And it's Harden in for Tony Douglas.
That's a quality look there. The defense a bit late. And 2 straight now from long range, putting up points in a hurry, but
Maynard. Thank you, Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Westbrook.
Hell,
Here's Perkins. An easy
these
2
niggas
points
don't
on the game.
rebound. I can't
Well,
play
they've
on
been
teams.
outstanding on the board.
I
That's
can't.
a big reason why they've got a lead. Doing the dirty work down low.
Here,
It's like, you know, rebounding is everybody's boxing out. Everyone is accountable.
I can't do it, bro. What the fuck is that animation, bro? I can't do it, bro. What the fuck is that animation, bro? Why am I losing the ball every time I'm getting to the cup? What is that? What the fuck is that, bro? Like, look, I'm sizing him up. Hold on. Look, you feel me? I get the ball. Oh, walk him down. Size him up. Yank, I'm going. Euro. Nobody does anything to me, bro. I'm just buying Euro. I could go either hand right there, left or right, bro. Which one?
Nice stop.
And out of bounds is the Thunder gain possession. James Harden. He's checked in for
But no,
Oklahoma
the game
City.
just.
James Harden. For those
Like,
just
what is
joining
that,
us,
bro?
fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
It's scripted as hell, bro. You want me to get buckets?
Ibaka sets the pick for Harden. Westbrook.
Hell nah, nigga.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession.
Y'all see why I want to trade? How do you fuck that up? All you had to do is grab the ball.
Durant just inside the line. Off the inbound, no good. And here we go. Fast break wins.
Yo!
He kicks it to Parsons. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession.
Like, God, this team is so
Here's
trash.
Westbrook.
Oh my God.
We've got 1:55 left here in the fourth quarter.
Holy shit, give me a 15, bro.
Thank you, Durant. In low to Ibaka.
That shit out of here, nigga.
And it's Lynn with
I
the
don't want to
rebound.
know.
It's an easy shot there. It's a shot that he should make more often.
Martin with the bucket.
Easy
It's
shot. Hell
great
no, I
shooting
want
from
that.
him today. They've got to lean on
Hey,
him.
somebody pick up what he's talking. There you go. Yeah, let me match up with KD. Yeah. Nigga switch back.
It's the lead pass.
Nigga switch back to get buzzed on for no reason. Oh
14
my
points for
God.
Kevin
I'm
Durant.
not letting that
Man,
happen.
they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, that's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable. Defense starts at the rim. You want to shooting the ball from the outside. That's not happening. They're just giving up everything inside.
Can I get the ball?
Here's the kid. Trying his luck deep. Here's a sheet.
You finally getting rebounds?
For second chance points.
That's the way to get this one in.
It's been rebounding well all game long. And that one
Finally
is
getting rebounds.
him rebounding has enabled them to keep the lead. And has allowed second chance opportunities for him, which are very valuable. And Kevin Durant with the slam.
I see that coming. I see it.
Time. That's real stylish basketball. That
Almost looks like the play they've been reversing for a while.
well, that's the beauty of the
Man down.
appears that way, but really just timing and sort of an innate sense of awareness between two teammates.
And the kid picks up the foul. Houston with a big group substitution here. Thirty seconds left to play here in the fourth. With it. It's up the pick. Shot clock at 6. Shoots from 12. And he
Damn, cut. Can I get a foul?
and the Thunder lead by 9.
They're closing this game out in style. Yeah. I like what they're doing here, competing till the very end.
Most average
That's
turning
what it
this.
looks like. I mean, there's no let up in them so far.
So it's Oklahoma City picking.
I might have to take a sip of my typical strawberry banana punch. This is bad. You see this in the store, bro? You better grab it. don't even care who player the game is, bro. I need the ball every possession. We win.
There weren't a whole lot of opportunities for you to assert yourself in tonight's game. Is that a result of the game plan, or were you not being aggressive for some other specific reason?
That's a game thing.
I wasn't getting my name called enough. That was the problem. I need the ball in my hands more. Otherwise, I don't get into a rhythm and we lose the game. Tonight's game was all the evidence I need of that. I'll be talking to Coach about this in practice tomorrow. I can promise you that.
I don't give a shit no more about the community, the fans, the team can. No, he's not. Stop lying to yourself, bro. This nigga is literally blind. He does not pass the ball. He shoots dumb shit, bro. He gets no buckets. Oh, why they giving me billboards? You're supposed to trade me. You're supposed to trade me, bro. The fuck is this shit? What bullshit ass fucking billboard I'm on. Yeah, 3 points. Hella expensive to upgrade. I gotta upgrade this next. Not my ball handle. Ball security. Y'all think that'll help my Euro? Cause it says wild dribbling. Euro's not wild dribbling, but like I don't know, bro. Cause I'm getting to the cup with my Euro, bro. I'm just losing the ball right when I'm about to lay that shit up. Bro, we play Minnesota, bro. Fuck. No handles. Bro, I'm getting ankle breakers with this handle. Imagine if I upgrade my shit. Like, you dick riding, bro. I'm getting by. I'm getting to my... Alright, bro. You dick riding. You dick riding. God, bro. Rajah Bell, bro. I haven't heard of that nigga in so long. Oh, no. Our team is shit, bro. We match up against everybody, and it's just like... It's a joke. Look, fucking TV.
It's in wonderful Houston, Texas.
It's just one Hall of Famer, but
Night for the NBA.
I'm the Hall of Famer. You dare say
This is Kevin Harlan. Taking a look at Utah, with most of their upcoming games taking place at home, they have a June series to make a nice little push.
Well, Kevin, this is only the second meeting of 4
Yeah, nigga.
season series. I think, having lost that first one, this is important. You don't want to dig a hole against a certain team in the regular season because then you allow them to get a mental edge over you.
Being down 2-0 for them is not, it's not they're looking for. I mean, that's obvious. So what you got to do is be ready to study the game film and then make adjustments. Presented by State Farm, here are the starters for the Utah Jazz. At the 4 and 5, Paul Millsap and Al Jefferson. Paul Williams out there at 4. It's Bell in at the 3 slot. And for the Rockets, the kid in at the 4 slot. The Mark and Chandler Parsons at the 2 and 3. She is out there with Jeremy Lin.
There you go.
Well, one thing you hear about Kevin McHale with the Rockets, he's never afraid to call out his player. He's totally honest. I think they appreciate that. Maybe a demanding style of coaching, but being honest with the players, I think they'll respect that. That's exactly what happened with McHale in Houston.
Backing down Jefferson. Here's Foy. Drops in the tray.
Big mistake not having more defensive pressure on him out there.
The Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
And the cold nights they had from the field was really what lost them that game, guys.
But there were some things they could have done to improve their percentage that they didn't do, Steve. For example, better screen, better ball movement, crisper passes. I needed to see more of that.
Now, this is the Millsap. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Why am I getting subbed out when Jeremy Lin is going close? Why? Like, that don't make sense.
1:19 left to play in the first. Here's Tinsley. Shoots over Douglas. Hits the Burks. Now the dish to Favors. Second chance effort. Shot is no good. And the Rockets take it. This is their second game playing the Jazz this season.
And I don't want to take anything away from their effort in the win, but not a whole lot of fight from the defense they were facing.
And they took advantage of that, Steve, as you would expect them to. You got a team that's not showing you any defensive resistance. Show them your killer instinct.
Somebody stop, what?
Players are producing Steve even stars. He'll show them to the bench. He has no problem with it.
No, you know, in Houston last year was interesting, Kevin. They had so many combinations of players that I think some of the players actually complained that they weren't getting consistent minutes. But the problem on that team was that nobody stood out. You know, nobody really jumped to the forefront and took over the team. That's why they were about 500 and on the outside of the playoffs.
So it's the Jazz now. The Rockets taking the shot. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Burks takes the Favors. Cancer. Throws up. Up and in on the way.
No mistakes on the offensive execution there.
Let me see that.
Here's Delfino. Here's the kid. And this is what it kind of had it gone in.
If he gives me the ball earlier, I don't have to shoot it with 1 second left. I can get to my spot.
No better show in town than the Rockets. Come on and join the excitement.
1 second left on the clock. Like, I hate you.
For the Jazz, their last game, a win against Oklahoma City.
You know, if you're talking about making the playoffs in the Western Conference, Kevin,
That shit out of
always
here.
going to have to be 500 or better against the teams in the Western Conference. The Jazz did that and got in last season.
They sure did. Kevin Martin and Chandler Parsons at the 2 and 3. Patrick Patterson is out there with the kid, and it's Lynn and it's the point guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
He had no luck from the three-point line earlier, so maybe this one will give us some momentum.
Clark, just to follow up that point you made on the Jazz, they finished 25 and 23 against the West, and it was just enough to sneak in. Yeah, Steve, it doesn't matter how you get in, they got in.
Yeah, they got in, which was quite an accomplishment for a young club. I get the feeling it won't be the last time this week makes the playoffs. A lot of talent growing together, a lot of good high-character players in that organization. Something's going to be a force to be reckoned with.
And one thing I was going to mention tonight was to see if either of you watched the press conference after their last game.
Yeah, when I watched the press conference, and I'm sure the coach is going to be thrilled when he finds out that his star player wants the ball more and that he's going to be having a conversation with him in practice about it. I think that's the coach's job to decide who gets the ball and when. So that ought to be very interesting. We should keep our eye on that. When you look at Tyrone Corbin, I always knew he'd be a coach. I played with him in Phoenix.
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be going. They got 7 foot. I'm supposed to be doing that.
So well prepared, great teammate, hard worker. Yeah. You could see even back then he had a bright future in coaching.
Now passes to Favors. Sonato. Bruce dishes to Williams. He dishes it to Favors. Boy, 6 to shoot. But he recovers it. The rebound by Patterson. It's trailed by 5.
Hey, let me see that. Hey, let me see that.
Lynn shoots. And again,
hey, let me see that.
And
on fire, cuz.
Long journeyman career simply. Steve, a lot of times it's not the star players that go on to coaching success, but more of those role players who had a chance to observe and really had to work for what they had.
You know, when you're not a star in the NBA, every night is tough. You're going up against superior players, just trying to hang on, to figure out a way to rebound success. And I think that really translates well to coaching, because that's what it's about. You're trying to max out your team's potential.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up.
Don't take me out. Don't compare. Nigga, I'm quiet.
Thanks, guys. The kid in their last game against the Thunder gave them an edge. He ended with 13 points and was effective from long range as he got that scoring line by dropping in a good amount of threes. It was a great contribution from someone who's a bit more of a role player on the team.
You got it, coach. And so we wrap up the first minutes. Jazz. They
Now, presented.
I gotta upgrade my steal, bro.
The fights begin on this Saturday.
We back, Kevin.
The second half is about to get going here. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Utah. 4 and 5, Paul Millsap without Jefferson. Hoyle is out there with Williams. And it's Bell, a small forward spot.
My teammate Grady got went down all offensive rebound, bro.
Williams against Lang.
Get that shit out of here.
Williams, that's good. Williams has got the first basket of the third quarter for the Jazz.
You know, one thing I really like about Paul Millsap, he'll get you those extra possessions. He's got a tremendous nose for the ball. He also gets the steals and offensive rebounds. He's a possession grabber for you.
No wonder Jerry so liked him so much when he brought him into the league. It's Bell on the wing. He passes to Jefferson. Let's do it. Jefferson's got 8 points. Gets trailed by 9. Here's the kid. Trey.
And that's stand out, man.
And nice assist from Lynn. Lynn's got 6 assists in the game. He touched on Millsap getting those extra possessions. He also is a very good passer. The guy is, careless with the ball, so he helps limit the turnovers as well. Good quality to have.
Yeah, anytime you have a big who can pass, it really opens up your offense and gives you some options in terms of your execution. So I like Millsap, an excellent all-around player who plays with big energy. You know, one of the reasons Paul Millsap dropped in the draft years ago when he came out of college was people questioned his size. You know, what they should have been paying attention to was his heart, because this guy plays as hard as anybody in the league.
What the fuck?
He knows where the ball's going. He anticipates it off the glass. And he's got the will to go and get it.
The dirty work for you at both ends, and his hands are really quick.
I mean, he's a guy that can create deflections and get steals because of his activity with his hands and with that strong body of his.
Kevin Martin on the way. Inside Martin. Again, the Rockets score.
Hot start for this one. 3 in a row now.
Second half of play, which it's been 2.5 minutes gone. Backing down is Jefferson. Outside Williams. Stolen by Jeremy Lin. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. And there's Martin. It's Lin's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. And the basket 4. He feeds it to Millsap. Passes it to 4. For 3. The Rockets pull it in.
That is not sport. I mean, the shot is not falling for him.
A chance here to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Doris.
Hey!
Hi, Doris.
Well, the young big man Derek Favors emerging as an elite defensive presence for the Utah Jazz, and his offensive game certainly showed signs as well. Former teammate Devin
We gotta get a 20 ball
Booker, probably the strongest player I've seen for his
So cool. You're gonna tell me. So coach, you're gonna tell me, right? You're gonna be like, hey man, bring us within 5. I believe in it.
The back. Get out there with
I do it, and immediately you step me out.
That's the 5 for Houston right now.
Right, that's your mentality.
The Jazz got the first points up on the board here in the 4th. Williams
Let's
gets the 4.
Stop. You're not gonna help me, cuz? So you're just gonna watch me get hit with a 10 down and not help me. All right.
And the Jazz lead by 10.
Your points in the paint have been a huge factor here today.
He's looking to take it inside and go up strong. That's a remedy for success.
Shoots. Time to go.
A rebound by the Jazz. Millsap, 8 rebounds in this game. And the kid picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This would be huge. Almost have
Williams with the ball. The feed the four. Jefferson, a screen on Martin. Now, here is 4. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Jefferson. The Rockets pull it in.
Yeah.
The kid's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Bell against Land. Inside. Straight up. And that one's good.
Yeah.
You know, he got one step ahead of the defense on that one. Excellent job.
Williams against Land. Williams dishes to Jefferson. Sends it back. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession. Here's Jefferson. He kicks it to Millsap. Take it away. Kevin Martin on the way. Defended by Bell. Here's the kid. Feeds to Barson.
Yes.
Lynn. Pocket 6.
Oh, yeah.
Here's the kid.
Oh, yeah. The whole ball movement.
The kid's got
one more bucket.
Down, just a second hit.
One more bucket for the 20 ball.
Williams with the ball. And it's Lynn picking him up. Here's Millsap. Count that one.
Right on the
and the Jazz lead by 8.
Man, they are both lighting it up here. Exciting basketball, Steve. I mean, it's been back and forth each side. Clocking in points every chance.
Oh, you got that 20 ball.
Doris Burke for an update.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Kevin McHale coaching his team during that break. He told his team to keep looking for 3-point opportunities, saying their perimeter defense isn't doing a good job getting out on our shooters. So let's keep firing away until they decide to guard us.
From 11 feet away.
Oh my God. Grab a rebound now.
They've done a great job of controlling the boards in this one, Kevin.
Here's the kid. Dishes it to a shoot.
That's a good shot.
Crossing down by Houston.
Not that. What the fuck is that?
Yeah,
Nah, bro, I gotta give it. Like, that's what I was like, all right, we're doing something. Niggas reminded.
The officials call it traveling violation. The Jazz making a switch here. Taylor's is in. Rockets have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. Nice efficiency there. For 3.
That's all you're good at, bro. That's all you gotta do. No off dribble. Back in.
Number 11 for him here tonight.
All of those 3-pointers off his fingers have been right on the money.
The Jazz making a switch here. Jefferson's checked in. The 6-footers here.
3 straight buckets in the paint. They're making it look effortless. Well, speaking of effortless, we might see a little more out of the defense. So how about
There he goes.
Martin with the bucket.
you love the way he searched for good shots all game long.
Pass to Jefferson. Working on a shoot. Shoots from the baseline. And it's Lynn with the rebound.
Nothing working for him here. He's just really struggling to find the best.
He nails it. And we're tied up. He's now 22 points for Martin.
Well, it's been a long battle, but they have finally gotten the game even again. Yeah, I wonder though, I mean, battling back like that, sometimes you give you a real edge, but other times maybe you use too much energy to get over it. So let's see.
Rockets are going 7 and 9 from the field. Down the stretch here in the 4th quarter. It's terrific shooting. Here's the kid.
Give me the lead. Oh my, why is it red now?
Rebound.
And you see it just be changing for no reason. It's two in the same spot.
Outside Williams. There's the dish to Millsap.
Come here, Millsap. Come here. Come here.
It's
Yeah.
this is up to Jefferson. Millsap left side.
Somebody got to rotate for me if I'm trying to go for it, bro.
Really
Like, somebody got to rotate for me.
There's 25 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's the pass to Parsons. Here's the kid. Sheep the pass to Martin. Sheep gives to Parsons. He passes to Martin. Over Millsap.
That's
No
the
good.
shot.
Boy, that was a tough one. If that goes down, they want it to go down.
So that's the shot that we want at the end of the fucking game. Down 2. That's the shot.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's the
That's
fucking
right. Draw
shot.
their option to foul and hope this is. Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
That's good. Going 1 or 2 from the line, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
I'm hitting this, bro. I'm hitting this. Look at how much space I have. I'm wide. Fuck are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? We have 1.7 seconds and we're down 3 and we pass it to the free throw line. My starting center has 0 points. My starting point guard has 4 points. My starting small forward has 0 points. Get me the fuck off this team. Get me the fuck off this team, bro. I can't do it. I just spill my fucking drink everywhere, bro. Put on chat. This fucking game, bro. I can't do it, bro. How am I butt? How am I butt? I have the most points on the team, bro. I'm tied for first most points. Let's run this play down, right? This nigga, bro, he's so buns, bro. He has 0 points. Look, all right. Feel me? He's looking around or whatever. He's looking around. Notice that I'm sitting wide open, right? He's looking around. What? He's open. We need 3 points. Okay, here, take it from the free throw line. He passed it to another nigga on the team that has 0 points. So the inbounder has 0 points. The person he passed it to has 0 points. Like, oh my god, I didn't even have enough time to shoot it. I have 0.6. You need to.
And so it's on flies with a win.
That's look at that. Oh yeah, so I can't play for Rodgers, bro. I can't play for bro. Listen, guys. Bro, we gotta get Jeremy Lin playing more, bro. Fuck. Fuck Jeremy Lin, bro. Give me Jeremy Lin. Bro, this nigga played 3 minutes and had more points than my fucking center and my small forward combined, bro. 9 for 16. 4 for 6 is pretty good. These two. My starting center only had 3 boards. Not only did he have 0 points, but he only had 3 boards. Like, I can't do it with this team, bro. 15 minutes, and all you have on the stat sheet is 3 rebounds, 2 turnovers, and 2 blocks. Oh, okay. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Nah. I'm off this team.
Great game out there tonight.
Yeah,
You set your career high in points. Was this just a one-time outburst, or do you see yourself scoring like this on a regular basis?
Just regular.
Believe me, this is a conversation we're going to be having several more times in the future. I may have got my career high tonight, but that's just for tonight. I'm getting better every day. So don't be surprised if I top that mark next game. And the game after that, the game after that. I feel like the sky's the limit for me, you know?
Oh my god. Oh my god, we got Al Horford. What the fuck? Wait, don't trade me no more. I better stay. I better be still on the Rockets. I want to stay on the Rockets. Yes, we got Al. We got Big Al. Let's go. And we got rid of Chandler. Fuck it. Let's go, bro. I should be just starting small forward now. What's the rotation? Yes, bro. Yes. I'll actually play my fucking position. And we got Jeremy Lamb playing. Let's get it, bro. Now I actually feel okay. Maybe I'll stay on the team. You feel me? Bro, the plate thing better be. Give it to Al in the post. You feel me? Kick it out to me. If you need to. Come on, bro. Talk to me nicely.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Lakers come into town for this one. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball here with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr and Kevin Harlan. And brought to you by State Farm, a chance here to look at the starting lineups. And one of the players we'll be seeing in this one, Al Horford.
Yeah, he's a physical, hard-working big man. Old school, power forward, great IQ for the game. He may not be the most explosive player in the league, but he's got a lot of substance to win. And in that work ethic and character of his extends to rebounding as well. I mean, he's extremely aggressive in pursuit of the ball. He'll get his share of second-team points offensively for sure.
For this game, the Rockets head back out on the road. They are still putting the pieces together right now with just one win in their first 5 games so far.
Get out the net.
During the course of a long season, every team hits what I call a speed bump on occasion. This team is in that stretch right now. But I wouldn't discount. They still got a chance to be really good. This could very well just be a bump in the road. Yeah, but it could be a pretty big bump because they have not looked very good lately. Not at all like what we expected to. So I think they'll turn it around. You're probably right. But you never know. It's not a sure thing.
Here's the kid. The rebound by Kobe Bryant.
When you think about the Lakers a year ago, the thing that bothered them was they just never could win consistently on the road. They controlled their home court, and on the road it was a different story.
With this to Gasol. From 17 feet out. The rebound by Patterson. The Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from
here, Kobe.
Yeah, I went back and looked at the
Come here, Kobe.
game, guys. I was shocked at how soft they played defensively. Heck, you didn't even go back to the tape. All you had to do was look at that box score. I mean, it's obvious they were giving up a lot of high percentage shots.
Howard setting the pick. Jamison. Back to Nash. This is up to Kobe. It's down. Outside, Jamison. It's in, coming off. By Kobe. Jamison's got 5 points so far. And you look back at last season, and Steve was just touching on it. The Lakers just really had trouble when they left LA on the road. They just couldn't bring it together.
Kevin, they ended up with a 15.
Yeah, look at the team ball we played now.
First time in about 5 seasons, they haven't had a winning record on the road.
Here's Jamison. After Jeremy Lin's bucket. Howard setting the pick for Jamison. Inside Kobe. Puts the lead pass in front of him. Lets it go. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Nate. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played.
Steve Nash is one of the most amazing stories ever in the NBA in terms of late career success. I mean, we're talking about a player who didn't make his first All-Star game until he was 27. And in his 30s, he won 2 league MVPs, and back in the All-Star game last season again.
And this should have one box.
Well, he did a nice job of getting himself into just enough of an open area to find that spot for his shot.
Outside, Kobe. Jamison gets to Gasol. Patterson's there. Outside for Jamison. From outside of the arc. Here's Howard. And he lays it straight in.
Excellent job carving out space under the glass to make that flip on the crossbar.
Let's find out what Doris Brooke has for us.
Kevin, thank you. Mike Brown and I got a chance to talk for a bit. We talked about the impact that Al can have on the game and how they'll have their work.
The Lakers trade.
And you know, again, going back to Steve Nash, 38 years old, and last season, he shot 53% from the field, averaged around 11 assists a game. I mean, statistically, that's as effective as he's ever been in his Hall of Fame career. It's absolutely mind-blowing that he's playing at that level at this age.
In a moment now to reset the lineups. Tennessee Gatorade all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Taking a look at the Rockets. The kid in power of fruit. Into the line with Lamb at the 2. Horford is out there, Gary Ford.
Yeah, Al Horford.
So they now lead by 1.
Yeah, Horford.
You know, one of the
Let's
strongest
see Big
players
Al
in the
Bucky.
NBA, to me, has to be Meta World Peace.
Let's
Also known
be
as
Big Al Bucky.
formerly known as.
They don't know.
You like
That's
that,
the gameplay we were
Yeah,
talking
I like
about.
that play on words. I
Oh,
do like
shit.
that play on words. But clearly, Ron, one of the strongest guys who have ever played.
Morris with the ball.
Hey, why
And
he
Horford
did-
picking him up. And World Peace knocks down. Lakers putting the ball around now. 6 to shoot. Outside, Jamison. Fires from the wing.
That's the shot he was looking for. I'm surprised he didn't get it to fall.
Here's the kid. It's up a 3.
Chicken, that's bottom.
The kid's got 7 points. And for Meta World Peace, some have said the name is a little ironic when you look at that elbow he threw that caught James Harden right in the head late last season in Los Angeles.
Well, throughout his career, we know that a World Peace, formerly Ron Artest, has been very erratic. His issues off the court well chronicled, and he's made progress. There's no denying that. But with anybody that's had issues, whatever the compulsive behavior is, there are flare-ups and relapses. And that's what we saw with Ron, unfortunately. He's done like he won the NBA Citizenship Award and deserved it to so. So hopefully we won't see any more episodes like James Harden couple. That was hard to watch.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter.
Damn.
Three, Kobe. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. This is the second time they've matched up against Los Angeles.
When you chalk that loss up to poor shooting, guys, there was very little flow to their offense, and they really didn't find quality shots. I go along with that as a combination of poor execution and then no quality shots. They seem far too focused on doing it themselves, going solo, playing hero ball, we like to call it, versus cohesive team play.
Here's Howard. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Horford. Followers the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Magic.
And in terms of their offense in that game, guys, it was straight out of the textbook, Clark. Yeah, and a flat-out clinic, wasn't it? I mean, just look at that final score. This is a very steady performance offensively from him.
One 10 left in the first half of basketball. Nash drives in. That is good. Nash has got his first basket. He gets trailed by 3. Here's the kid. He's coming off a 22-point game against Utah.
Chipped in with a couple of blocks, too, so we're just giving you a hint of his potential impact at the defensive end.
The shot by Kobe, no good. The Rockets shooting here about 46% for the game. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
What was he going with that pass? I mean, that's just an awful.
It's a tie game here in Houston. And coming up now, it's the spring halftime show with Damon Bruce. We'll return with the start of the quarter in just a while.
Now, presented by Sprint.
We're happy to be with you this Tuesday night.
Jeremy Lin got it. Cheers.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
Jeremy Lin has been getting it done. He has 11 points. He's contributed a steal to their cause at the defensive end. Yeah, that's another area where he's done his share of work today. He's not ignoring his defensive responsibility.
Taking a look at the Lakers. The incredible first duo of Powell and White together inside. The stars got a backcourt of Nash and Kobe, and it's Jameson in for small forward. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Foote. Doris, over to you.
Thanks, guys. The kid in their last game against the Jazz got down to business. He ended with 23 points, scoring our first set of new season highlights in what was a great exhibition on his part. We could see his role in this offense expand if he puts together more games like this one, guys.
And Doris, it really was a phenomenal performance.
You know what, Kevin? Anytime you bring it like that, you raise the bar on yourself. The key is to not get too hyped on past performances. Today, focus on this game right here, right now. Yeah, but he's going to have a hard time forgetting that one because that was one of the best performances you'll ever see. One of the great stories that we've ever seen in the NBA took place a year ago. Linsanity, they called it. The emergence of Jeremy Lin as the Knicks point guard. Pretty amazing. You know, cut several times. The Knicks must have been in that starting role. He just took off there.
Nash drives in. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. You go back to that incredible start for Jeremy Lin. First player on record to have at least 20 points and 7 assists in his first 5 starts.
And let's dig into those numbers even a little more, Kevin. In those 5 games, he set the record for the most points scored by a player in the first 5 starts since the NBA-ABA merger back in 1976. Remarkable.
The kid had 5 points. Steve, this game has a lot of character here in the third period.
Yeah, you know what, guys? I love seeing this type of competitive, compelling matchup. A lot of lead changes here. That's 6
Coming early every time.
18. Playing hard and really competing out there.
Rockets have gone 2 of 3 to start the second half. He dishes it to Lane. Houston moving the ball around.
Oh, yeah, Al.
Horford good.
Oh, yeah, Al.
Nicely so far on offense. 75% from the field is what they're shooting.
Oh,
Some
shit.
folks would look at the Rockets last year and say maybe they overachieved given their lack of a true superstar, Kevin, but I disagree. I mean, they are a young team that has some depth, and they've got some talented players. I'd say keep an eye on the Rockets.
Here's the kid. The feed to Horford. Hands going by. Here's the kid.
I see the vision.
And so he throws the foul on the shot.
See, that's why I wanted Al on the team. You see how he passes?
The Rockets, it's true. You know, they might have snuck up on some teams. Talent to play well consistently. Well coached, and Steve, I think, get it in the right direction.
I agree, Kevin. I think they've done a nice job.
Can I get back? What are you going to?
The last few years. But the question is, do the pieces fit, and where do they go from here? Ultimately, you have to make the puzzle work, and I think that's where Houston is right now, just still trying to figure it all out.
And it's world peace missing.
You probably tried to do a little too much there. That was good defense.
That's not my turnover. Stop it. It hit him in his hands. Stop.
Well, he passes to Hill. And world peace kicks to Hill. Another shot. And he races to the ball.
How is that my turnover?
Those types of high percentage shots, Kevin, should be a big part of what they do going forward.
He feeds it to Morrow. Feeds it to Douglas. Takes a free. And that's collected.
You see why excessive call for pass, bro? They do shit like that.
And Meeks kicks to
Chase that. Bro, I'm about to chase that shit down. What is this nigga doing? Look, middle wide open. Look, I'm about to send that. I'm about to send that. No. Like,
Peace has got his first 2 points.
Something has to change because that's 10 straight points coming in the paint against.
how's the back off the pass?
They got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it. It's a team effort in protecting the paint. Control. Everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked in.
And Boris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, guys, I think it's accurate to call the Dwight Howard situation a saga, and it has at least
Why is it red?
down.
It's a
The of the Los Angeles Lakers has now thrust them squarely into the championship race. First, the acquisition of star point guard Steve Nash, and now the best center in the league. The top Western Conference just got tougher. Kevin?
Story of the offseason, no question. Thank you, Doris. Here's the kid. Gets to Douglas. Over Blake. It's blocked.
Both clubs really battling under the board. Yeah, and you know, Steve, the rebounding story really mirrors the game at large. I mean, it's been pretty much tit-for-tat, neck and neck.
Rockets have gone 3 of 7 on field goals. That's here in the second half. 5 seconds separating the shot from being blocked. Here's the kid. Shot clock at 6. Douglas with it. Over Blake.
Yeah.
Shots good from Douglas.
Great time.
Blake for 3. Oh, he put it down. What a shot from the buzzer.
This nigga Steve Blake was glitchy, bro.
No better show in town than the Rockets. Come out and join the excitement. The kid is ready to give his best, so get your tickets now. Remember, you are the home court advantage.
What the fuck?
Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Who's in the Sprite uncontainable game in this one? Now let's send it out to our Doors. Doors?
Thanks, Kevin. And it's the Lakers with the Uncontainable Game Award for the offensive stretch they put together. They came out at halftime on a mission to seize control of the game by putting together that big scoring run. If they can keep it going, they'll walk out with a W.
Thanks, Doris. And guys, when you can put together that sort of streak that builds the momentum in a big way for your team, it's something.
Always. Yeah, it's impossible for a stretch like that not to influence the outcome of the game. You know, when you're on the wrong side,
I'm on.
How about that basketball game that you had?
Chat, y'all see how this nigga comes to dick ride? This nigga calls my phone to dick ride. He wakes up to dick ride. He hops on the mic to dick ride. He calls another man's phone to dick ride.
Bro, get off that game for you guys, bro. We need to chat a lot more, bro.
There's no. I've been talking to my chat, bro. What are you talking about? Every time this nigga says something, I say something back to him. I'm a better streamer than you, bro.
It's cap.
Even your own people that watch you came to watch me. They want to watch me. They want to watch me more than they want to watch you.
I'm not streaming.
That's cool.
What?
But it's still a fact. They want to watch me more than they want to watch you, bro.
I guess.
It's fact, bro. There's no way this nigga called my phone just to dick ride.
Get your eyes, bro. Just get off that game, bro. Please. That's not what the streets want to see.
Clearly it is, because as soon as I loaded up this stream, I got a thank you in all caps, nigga.
Hold on. Give me 1 second.
See, I listen to the viewers and I get them what they want, unlike you, nigga. Fuck out of here. Off my fucking phone. He gonna call me talking about get off the game. Clearly they don't want to see that. Like, get your bitch ass out of here. Sean, get your
There's not a whole lot you can do.
Lakers have gone 3-6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Nash gets to Howard. Back to Nash. Nash gets a screen from Kobe. Pass it to James. It's 6. Back to Kobe. That doesn't go in either for Kobe.
He can't get anything to drop. And the way he's scoring, I'm not sure it's something he should try to shoot his way out of. No, that might only serve to make things worse, Steve. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
Pass to Lynn. Here's the kid. Back to Lynn to take the lead. Here's Patterson. Against the rim.
Oh, yeah.
Contact on the way up. And
oh, yeah.
Well, you allow them to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
you got to foul them, and free throws are better than a layup. So he gets them both.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half. To keep a lead like this, they should continue to attack the paint like they have been. Don't settle for jump shots. Find your way to the free throw line.
Gasol with it. Already now by Patrick Patterson. Howard dishes to Nash. Over Horford. Nash.
Oh, let it make me jump late. Jumping early.
Of course, he's moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. He set the pick. Lynn gets the ball.
Wow, what a chance. This nigga actually finally start passing, bro. You start trading, you got out, and then you want to play.
Official assist mark to his teammate. Second screen that freed him up. That was really key to the play. Let's go quickly over to Doris for an update.
Thanks, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. He told them the game is right there for the taking, fellas. We've got to be first. First to lose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here.
Was that Al?
Now's the time.
Yeah, Al. Yeah, Al.
Look at the clock. A little over 3 minutes.
That's what you trade for Al Horford, bro. Streets didn't know. Everybody's like, yeah, Al Horford. Oh, shit.
And Howard with this stuff.
And that shot sucked the life out of the whole building.
That was a big one.
Wait, why not?
Yeah, that was a gut punch right there. These fans,
Yeah.
it's good. Very high.
What are you talking
This
about?
team will bring that field goal percentage way up. They're cruising. Really looking to
Yeah, leave that
this
nigga.
lead. This is good play.
Look at the Kobe.
Pass to James. He kicks it to Kobe. Back to Jameson.
Oh, I need somebody rotate. I need somebody rotate. All we got is Dwight at
Time
the
running
top
low,
of the
guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
You know, quite honestly, Kevin and Steve, I mean, this game is close to the win. You really hate to see it come to an end. Well, then let's root for overtime. Why not?
Back to Lynn. Here's the screen.
Years. Years.
They don't get much bigger than that, Steve.
We got that soft ass center off our team, bro. We getting buckets down.
In the fourth quarter. There's 7 minutes left. Nash gets the Kobe.
Kobe has been sensational.
This would be a turning point.
Having critical possession here.
Outside, Win. Can't get it to go. Good work defensively by Gasol. And he gives the intentional foul.
So you could never just stay smooth.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And that's an intentional foul. He hits the first one, and then will put them up by 2. So against them both, it's a 3-point game.
Those free throws very hard on him. He needs 3 to save them now.
Here's Lamb. It's in. And big shot brings them to within just 1. Huge shot there on the crowd. Clark knows it.
Complete euphoria there, Kevin. They're going crazy talking about some happy pieces and these fans are fired up. You do what you have to do. In this situation, clock management is crucial.
15 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And what a sensational bucket to pull them within 1.
Start hitting the field.
It's not loud. No, get the carry.
It's on Jeremy Lin. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game. So the first one drops, and that will pick them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. 11 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Can I see the ball?
Outside, Win.
I'd love to see what he does.
And they tie. And so it's the Lakers who come out on top.
I can't. No. I'm done. No, bro. No. Like, what is that possession? Like, I'm sorry, Al. I brought you to this shitty team, bro. My bad. I should just went to you, huh? I should just went to you. I can't do it. Bro, Kobe only scored 3 more than me. We still lost, bro. I outscored Dwight, bro. I outscored Antoine, bro. I outscored Steve Nash. Like, how did they beat us, bro? How, bro? How, bro? Oh, I know how. Because Jeremy Lin thinks he's him, bro. You're not him, bro. You're not.
Your coach was quoted as saying after the game that the team was really broken up about tonight's loss. In fact, he said a couple of the guys were even crying about it in the locker room afterwards. What do you have to say about that?
I want one of them.
I don't really know what to tell you. Every single player on this team puts it all out there every time they step on the court. And a couple of them wear their hearts on their sleeves. Combine all that with a tough loss like tonight, and sure, some guys are going to get a little emotional. Nothing wrong with that, man. If anything, it's just a reminder of how much those guys care and how much harder we have to work again the next time to make sure we don't lose a game like this again.
Yeah, Jeremy. Pass the fucking ball. Jeremy. Why you holding the ball for the last 10 seconds, post it up at the 3-point line to then shoot a contested 3? Jeremy. I see you sitting right next to me. Jeremy. What's wrong with you, bro? You're goofy. You a fucking ball, bitch. You a bum. Alright, Chad, what we upgrading? What we upgrading? What we upgrading? Talk to me nicely. What we upgrading? Oh, never mind. I thought that said 500. I was like, even way rebounding that expensive. Quickness, hustle, verse, damn, durability, consistency. Oh, I need consistency. Fuck that. Oh, we can wait on that. We got 99 emotion. Actually, help me though. Long handling, shot off dribble, hands rebounding, post fade, post. Alright, post it, we not upgrading, bro. I don't even be going in the post. I don't know what to upgrade. Nah, let's upgrade that 3. Only upgraded 1 though. Still not well upgraded, still. Okay. I can't wait till I get that 90 still. I'm about reaching like shit, nigga. I fucking played me. I had 36 left over the upgrade, so okay, we're throwing on the blocks. There we go. I need this. What? What I gotta do to unlock this? Hold on. Do these motherfuckers think I'm Bill Gates? Hey, I got $5 to win it. That shit is 10K. Alright, well that dream is dead. But look how many L's, bro. Like, this Jeremy Lin. Fuck, I should have went to go talk to the GM, get Jeremy Lin out of here. That's what I should have did. Should got Jeremy Lin bitch ass about, bro. He's too buns.
This is NBa Sports broadcasting from San Antonio as the Spurs take to the hardwood here at the AT&T Center. Looking at San Antonio, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Bucks.
And they didn't get any second chance opportunities in that game. Very few of them, I should say. It was one and done. I thought and when I look at it, Steve, success on the offensive glass to me is about desire. You need positioning, you need time and jumping ability, but it's more about desire, the willingness to get in there and mix it up. And I just didn't see any of that kind of determination and desire from this team.
Well, look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. A kid, he's in a small forward. Flynn at the 1, McLaren at the 2. Patrick Patterson is out there with Horford. And for San Antonio, Parker and Marajanova, they're back there. Steven Jackson is out there with Boris Diaw, and it's Duncan in at center.
You know, the Spurs have always been built around Tim Duncan, but the last few years they've added more depth than they used to have early in the Duncan era. And so Greg Popovich is playing 9 or 10 guys. They're very deep. They play together. Excellent passing team. And they become much more up-tempo than they ever were early in that era.
Lynn's shot is off. And here are the Spurs. I would send it over to Doris Fark, who was able to talk with Kevin McCabe.
This is their first meeting with the Spurs, and Coach doesn't want his team to shy away just because of the hardware the Spurs have. He said some of the guys on my team grew up admiring Duncan and Ginobili when they won all their titles. I hope they get over that in a hurry, or they could get schooled while they're stargazing.
Thanks, Doris. With the team getting older, you really need to have more depth, and the Spurs have certainly added depth.
Young or old, every team needs depth, but the Spurs have added the right kind of depth. Players that fit into what they do well, and it's a big part of why they still are able to compete at a high level.
Here's Patterson. Good. Patterson's got his first points of the night.
Now they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get.
The dish to Duncan. Into Diaw.
Play. Hoop plus the arm.
Excellent concentration on the finish. That's big time.
One guy says, you know, I had a chance to play with Tim Duncan for 4 seasons in San Antonio. And he's one of the best teammates I ever had. Just the skill level combined with the humility and the leadership in the locker room. Just an absolute joy to play with.
And that one's good. Land's got his first basket.
Great move to get to the bucket and lay that one in. He's got the softest touch around the basket. Impressive.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. A floater. No good. And Houston the other way. Steve, that's saying a lot. You play with Michael Jordan and Tim Duncan. That's not too bad on your resume. Large self-confidence, some would say ego, so often part of the makeup for professional athletes. With guys like Tim Duncan, that humility can be refreshing.
It is refreshing, and it's also empowering to the people that he's around and with. The distinction to me between confidence and ego comes down to respecting other people and valuing what they bring. And that's who he is and what he's been about teaching them.
Now here's Land, following the miss by Tony Parker. He kicks the Patterson. Inside. It's the bucket. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Parker outside. Duncan with a screen for Parker. Ginobili. They get it again. Parker against Land. It's Parker with the drop. That's good. 1:36 left to play in the first.
Houston ended up on the outside of the playoffs group, and last year it came down to them just not being able to beat their conference counterparts. Had they done that, perhaps they would have been part of the playoffs.
It's hauled in by D.
That's a high-quality shot there, just a little off with this release. And this right there will definitely leave him cake in his head.
Parker dishes to Ginobili. Spurs passing it around. 5 to shoot. Here's Parker. Misses, had a chance to tie it there. Well, you start a good conversation there about Houston. What they did against the West. They were 23 and 25, and hard to make the playoffs from under 500 within your conference.
I've been getting fooled from my teammates.
And here are the Spurs. This is their first opportunity to play Houston this season.
I'll tell you what, even though they look like the better team, and you're it's a split the season series.
And now let's check out the lineups first.
Bro, how's that allow man to score in five? Like I didn't. Pass the ball.
For the Rockets. The tip.
I'm iconing and pressing A. Why is he taking that shit?
Win for one with Lamb at the two.
Get fucking
Porter is out there with Harry Porter.
This piece of shit.
Stop at the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. The Kid in their last game against the Lakers made some terrific plays. He ended with 16 points, but also came away with 5 big rebounds. It was a great contribution from someone who's considered a bit more of a role player on his team.
Doris, as always, you're great. Thank you so much. Definitely, Clark, a game to be proud of, and I can't say that I'm surprised.
Well, we know he's got all the fundamentals in the building. Talent is there. You put together a stat line, and then you couple that with a good team performance. That's a recipe for success and some good eating. Oh, I love to eat. It all goes back to food with you guys.
Inside Ginobili, and the call will be against Al Horford. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Spurs. Tim Duncan just checked in for Slipper. And Bonner comes in for Boris Diaw. And it's Green in for Manu Ginobili. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Here's Duncan. It drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Duncan's got his first 2 points of the night.
I can imagine they're going to hear an earful about this next stop. I mean, there's 3 straight field goals given up right in the middle of the lane. Inexcusable. Now, defense starts at the rim. You want teams shooting the ball from the outside, and that's not happening. They're just doing everything inside.
Hands the 12-footer.
Wow, that's all animation.
He's got his second
What
bucket
is
of the night.
this? I didn't know.
Well, the Red Rocket, as they call one of the best outside shooting big men that we've seen in this league the last few years. Not leave him open outside defensively.
Yeah, classic shooting 4-man. His game is to spot him at the 3-point line and wait for the open look.
No excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick. We say it all the time. The execution was excellent. The result not as good, but good ball movement anyway. Well, last year, Jeremy Lin, such a huge story in the NBA. Waived by 2 teams and was close to being waived by the Knicks when injuries forced him to play. His dominant play propelled him to 7 straight wins. He became famous around the globe.
It's trailed by 6. Pitch the Lamb. Back to Lynn. And the layup is good. Spurs have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first half. And Joseph gets to Duncan. Horford with the block. Here's the Kid. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Lakers. It's the bucket. And now it's only a 5-point Spurs lead.
Well, they are really getting suited up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up. Inside, in the paint. Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for the defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Leonard. Here's Joseph. Here's Duncan. And no good trying to get that one. The quarter ends in a tight one. Spurs out in front.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it's halftime out in San Antonio with a great one going on there. Glad to have you with us. San Antonio on top against Houston, looking to get back on the right track while the season's still young. We'll see if they can tack on a win here tonight. Tony Parker's dishing it out. The other team is taking it. He's picked up 4 points, and he's had some good court vision, helping out in the assist department as well.
Visitors travel on foot and by boat along a gorgeous riverwalk here in San Antonio, Texas. Welcome back, everyone.
So far in the game for the Kid, 6 points and also an assist.
Parker and Manu Ginobili, they're backcourt. Duncan out there with Boris Diaw, and it's Jackson at the 3 slot. So that's a great confidence. That's the second half.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris. Doris, over to you.
Thank you, Kevin. Tim Duncan signed a multi-year extension with the Spurs this offseason. Normally, players are supposed to act non-committal to keep their leverage in negotiations, but Duncan said he wasn't interested in testing the free agent market. He joked, "I shouldn't say that. I have to threaten them that I'll leave," adding, "No, I'm not going anywhere.
Come on, cuz.
You want to. I'm here.
Nigga, you in a fucking box. Get the ball then.
Guys, you just gotta love this guy."
Another side of the trust and loyalty between Duncan and his organization. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's foul number 2 for him.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but still needs to play in control.
He definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was an over the back.
Duncan, guarded by Horford.
Cold spell for them coming out of the half, missing their first 3 shots. A tough start.
His shot no good.
go this
Looking out of sync offensively.
Big go
The
this
basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
It's rebounded by Boris Diaw.
That's a shot that he sometimes struggles with.
It's just him.
Fault him for taking it. The defense backs off like that.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out. They've yet to find the bottom of the net.
And they get one to go now after missing their first 3 shots. Maybe this will kick them into gear. They'll get a chance to look at where Tony Parker's numbers ranked amongst the league.
146 in the third quarter. Now Mills. Leonard kicks to Mills. Pocket 6. From deep 3-point range. Oh, trying for it. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. And the players on your screen now have been experts with the ball in their hands for the last 10 games, leading the small forward position in assists. Fourth, Steven Jackson.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make in the wing are outstanding. Truly gifted distributor.
Yeah, and one of the passes they really need to prioritize and be able to make is that entry pass, getting that ball inside. Accurately throwing it into the low post is really a bit of a lost art in today's game.
Here's Joseph. Rockets with the rebound. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
You know, they don't have anything to be ashamed about from that game. It was a good effort from them all around. They just needed another break or two that just didn't happen.
Yeah, you know, both teams can't win. You know, it comes down to a play or two either way. Both deserve to win, but only one could.
And there's the pass to Jackson. His shot from the low post is good. Jackson's got his first 2 points.
That's how you exploit that defense. Take the ball right to the basket. You know, there's a lot of guys who can hit shots when they're left open, but I'm amazed by his ability to hit shots with defender streak all over him.
Yeah, almost high-fiving him on the follow-through is what it looks like. He knows exactly how much space he needs to get his shot off, and he doesn't even worry about the rest of it.
Into Al Horford. White fires the 3. Gets it to go.
You see how the ball's moving around when Lynn's not on the court, bro?
Now here's Joseph.
Holy shit. Get that nigga off the team.
Back to Duncan. Over Horford. And place down.
Look how we're scoring. Look how we're defending. Jeremy Lin is not winning.
Obviously, he's not afraid of physical play, but he still needs to play in control.
He definitely wasn't in control that time. Everybody in the building knew it was.
We're at the end of the third.
No better show in town than the Rockets. Come out and join the excitement. The kid is ready to give his best, so get your tickets now. Remember.
Now, welcome back as we get set to start the fourth. Losing the Sprite uncontainable game in this one. Well, let's go to Doris first.
And Kevin, for that great.
The kid he's jumped in for Al Horford. And so in the game for the Rockets, the kid in at power forward. Playing at the 1 with Lamb at the 2. Anthony Morrow out there with Patrick Patterson. Here's Duncan, and there's the rejection.
Solid advantage. The rebounding is almost so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in range, you can use help. And they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
They're off the pitch from Ginobili. Shoots from the high post, and the best is good. 6-point for Parker. Rockets have gone 2 or 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Back to Lynn. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. And a quick look now at how San Antonio's schedule is shaping up. They'll be off to Charlotte for a meeting with the Bobcats after this one. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip.
You know that Utah game has a lot of attention on it.
I don't get it.
Offensively, guys, seems like they've turned a corner.
Yeah, much better half since they passed. They're looking very strong and confident.
Parker passes to the. And it's good in the assist by Parker. Parker's got his 4th assist in this one.
The jump shot's like a layup for him when the defense backs off like that.
Here's Lynn. It's blocked by Duncan. Here's Leonard. He's tightly guarded. He's good.
I bet you why he went through the ball, huh? Because I don't have a block rating. What am I telling you, bro?
And the Spurs lead by 1.
They haven't been getting lit up from outside here. All the points they're giving up are from in close. They've got to offer more resistance.
Yeah, defense has to get better, Clark. You've got to body up, bump somebody physical, force the action back out to the perimeter.
There is just no way Clark could tell who is going to pull this one out.
You know what, Kevin? I think looking at this game, it may very well come down to one crucial key play.
Yeah, 6 lead changes so far. So which team can come up with that big play you're talking about, Clark?
Bro, it's 40 and
6 on the shot clock. Duncan with a screen for Parker.
Holy shit.
It's over Lynn. Another one ball.
That's going to be important for this team to fight over the top of screens defensively.
Yeah, you got to tag him and stay right close to him because with this touch, he doesn't need much space to get his shot off.
Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Ginobili with the ball. Pass to Leonard. He feeds it to Parker. Defended by Lynn. Leonard dishes to Ginobili. Here's the kid. This is the lane. Outside, Lynn gives him a lead pass. And slammed up by Lane.
All business there, not messing around one bit. Busted right with one hand.
He never does, Clark. He never does.
Well, that's kind of his trademark, those slams like that one.
I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Guys, thank you. I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was saying to his team. He laid out the X's and O's and told them we're still alive, guys. We just gotta work together, trust each other, and play our backsides off. And then we'll see if they've got enough in the tank to get over the top.
They get it back. Out to Duncan. And shot opportunity.
They really need to start looking elsewhere, guys, because he can't get anything to go.
Then gets to Patterson. Here's the kid. Back to Patterson. Tries to save it. And it's going to be out of bounds.
I keep getting turnovers because my teammate can't catch the ball. I put it right here for you, bro. You just have to jump and catch it. I gotta lead you a little bit so that the defense doesn't get it. But like, come on, bro. You tell me you cannot catch that? I can catch that, bro. Oh, stop it, bro. Stop that, bro. Like, come on. That's the thing. I get to my team. The nigga like a kid. He was big. I don't need him. I just traded for him.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. Dion, the screen. Ginobili the pass to Jackson. All sorts of time. Rebound by Patterson.
Well, you can see why the defense is willing to let him take that shot. That's really not his range.
Here's the kid. Both loose. Shot clock at 5.
You reset me.
Doing well here offensively.
Well, it's going to take a major catastrophe, a colossal collapse, for them to not walk away with the win.
It's Parker with the drive. Kicks and dishes to Ginobili. And the foul will be against Tony Parker. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that was kind of clumsy looking. He was not going to get away with that.
Climbed all over him like he was on the ladder. I mean, that's an easy over the back call.
And get the first one to drop. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases the lead to 6. 9 seconds left in the fourth. Feeds to Duncan. Will it go?
He's smart, but he's just using his size advantage to get a shot off. And a sweet stroke, too, you might add.
So it's a new victory for the Rockets, pulling it to the W. It was tight, but the Nets have come up with the win.
Nobody wants to lose a close game. It's much better to win those fights.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Dorsey.
You see it. You see it. You fucking see it. I got rid of them shitters on my team. I got a real nigga on my team now. And who's player? I got a player that give me the ball. And who's player to give? It's only up to him. I see it. What the fuck was that? Yes, sir.
You shot lights out tonight and played a huge role in the win. Did you have a feeling coming in that you were going to be hot, or did this performance kind of catch you by surprise?
I'm always hot.
I was feeling pretty good at the shoot around this morning, and that continued on into the warm up. So I was definitely glad to see it going right up into the game. Sometimes you're just feeling it. You got to take advantage of that and keep shooting the ball. I tried to do that tonight, and we were able to get the win. That's the big thing, man. We really just wanted that W today.
I gotta pay to go to these shits. I'll go to the Jordan one. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What the fuck did I do? I'm going to the Jordan one. Fuck that. OJ Mayo. Oh, fuck a lot.
The Mavericks are looking to defeat their Western Conference rival going into this game. Welcome, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. This game in Houston marks the start of a homestand for the Rockets. Now, compared to last season, you'd have to say the start to this season has not been quite what you'd expect. They hope to improve their record with the win tonight, sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, for bragging rights alone, this is a big game. Because these teams measure themselves against each other. And records and standings and everything else takes a backseat.
Oh my god.
You know what? That's something we love about rivalries as big as this one. I mean, the stakes are always high. No matter what time of year it is or where the teams stand, it's all about this one game.
And here are the Mavericks starting five. First is the Rockets. Dirk and Keenan there on the side.
He actually made an outlet, and I didn't have to swap for it.
To the Rockets. The kid, he's in a small forward. Into the one and the two. Patrick Patterson is out there with Horford. Allison kicks to Nowitzki. The feed out to Mayo. Run past the arc. The kick out to Collison. Nowitzki, the pass to Collison. Keenan sets a screen for Collison. And here's Mayo for three. And falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
Not much resistance for him after that kick, Kevin. I mean, he had all sorts of space to hit the shot. You know, the West can be a real difficult conference to navigate.
Oh my goodness!
Even though they were coming off a title,
the pass around him.
The Mavericks had a lot of trouble finishing over 500 within the conference.
Now here's Collison. He's coming off a 13-point game against Phoenix. Here's Kaman, and out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. Now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Kevin McHale.
Yes, Kevin, he told me he's anxious to see how they do against a very connected and intelligent defensive team, saying, quote, we can't be careless with the ball, and we can't just put our heads down. We have to play hard, but we also have to play smart. That's how we'll be successful, Kevin, and they find the right balance.
Thanks for the report, Doris. And this defense.
I think you got a variety of offenses. Try to keep them guessing, keep the rotations around. As usual, Steve, you're all over it. You've got to keep switching things up on them so they can't get settled into a defensive rhythm or groove. So give them something they don't expect.
Here's Mayo, following the basket by Jeremy Lambert. And the seal with the West, the first step is just to make it into the playoffs. It's the Mavs did. And once there, they felt that anything can happen. Unfortunately, they got swept. But Steve, I guess that was a thing about last year just getting help into the playoff game.
Yeah, but what was interesting about that sweep in Oklahoma City is Dallas really should have won the first two games on the road in Oklahoma City. Close games, close losses, and then sort of slipped away from it.
Here's Collison following the basket by Al Horford. Outside. Carter's got his first 2 points of the night.
Saw just a little bit of daylight take to the rim.
Here's the kid. Kicks to Horford. Passes it to Patterson. And Patterson. Madison's got his first bucket in this one. For the Houston Rockets, they won their last contest in that game against the San Antonio Spurs.
And Kevin, they played such terrific defense in that game. It took a lot of pressure off them at the other end of the court. And you can't just pick one or two players out who stood out defensively. There was plenty of credit to go around. What a tough year it was for Al Horford last season. Torn pectoral muscle in his chest for the season. At a time, really, when he was emerging as the best power forward in the NBA.
Here's Collison. Patrick Anderson picking up that last bucket. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. We're ready for in the sun. Take a look at the Mavericks. Collison against Lane. Here's the kid who's back up. And the rebound goes to Collison.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
On the court for Dallas here in the second.
Like my most efficient shot.
Aaron is out there with Carter. There's Collison, and it's Neal.
I might go to guard position.
And going back to that injury for the big press. Oh, it's the Dallas Mavericks in their last game off to the Suns in Phoenix.
And Kevin, they were able to keep that game relatively close.
Yeah.
Were not clicking.
Look at you get your
I agree with you, Steve. I mean, it could have been worse, though. I mean, they didn't look fresh.
I should be the GM of the team.
To be listened to. One of the things that Rockets did a year ago was they improved their division record. Of course, playing in the Southwest is difficult. So many great teams. And Houston, very competitive a year ago.
Here's the kid. The dish to Horford. He's working on Nowitzki. Horford no up. Mavericks leading by 6. Well, you look at Houston's record in the division. It was 6-8. Doesn't really jump out at you in any way, but they were battling in each and every game. People would tell you there was no quick mark in that team.
Well, certainly was, and part of what you need to establish is having teams fear you a little bit, being able to intimidate your opponents, especially within the division. Houston might not have topped 500 last year, but teams knew when they faced the Rockets, it wasn't an easy day to escape.
Let's not go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris first. Doris?
Thanks, guys. The kid in their last game against the Spurs really delivered. He finished with 13 points. It was a great performance from him, and if you talk to his teammates, they'll tell you it's hopefully a sign of things to come. We'll be watching for it, Kevin.
And Doris obviously helping their cause in a huge way.
It was good to come off a game like that, but I always say each game you got to treat it as an individual task, in and of itself. Go out and start fresh, and don't rely on your past performance. Yeah, but you can use that performance card for confidence in this quarter. And your overall makeup as a player, how you feel about yourself going into the next one. So there can be some carryover effect.
And that does it for the first half of play. The Mavericks on top.
And now, brought to you by Sprint.
And it's been a great game out in Houston. Thanks.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. We've seen Sean Marion really having a great game.
Well, why eat at the drive-thru when you can sit down at the buffet and have all you can eat, folks? Well, I know you've been listening, partner. I like that. That's exactly what you need to do. Take advantage of what's available.
The kid in a small forward.
That's how I should be doing. Every time I turn around.
It's the 5 for Houston right now. Collison with it. It's Lynn picking him up. Here's Nowitzki. It falls. Great assist by Darren Collison.
And his skills go well beyond just his scoring.
Okay.
They really can run their entire offense through.
He gets trailed by 6.
Well, when you think of Kevin McHale, you think of a Hall of Fame basketball player. In his days with the Celtics, he was phenomenal. 7 All-Star appearances, he won 3 championships. He was something.
Here are the Mavericks. They host the Kings after this game. That game is the first and last of their home set.
They'll all be looking out for the
How'd I end up behind him? Like 2K. How'd I end up behind him?
And the look now,
Zero
statistically
lift.
over the last month for the
Zero lift.
Rockets, first and lowest turnovers again, sixth in three-point field goal percentage. They're in the top 10 in field goal percentage. This is a team that shows excellent discipline at the offensive end.
And what's the most impressive out of all those numbers, Clark, is the key turnovers that they commit. Because now all of a sudden you're executing, you're putting a lot of pressure on the defense. They know they're not going to push a lot of steals and get out in transition to find easy points.
And going back to Kevin McHale's playing, he's one of the three low scorers.
Shoot it down. What the fuck did he be thinking,
When I
man?
think of low post guys, to me, I think McHale is Whitney, who actually had down
Oh, I got an open jumper. Let me just run into three people and then
Amazing player, part of that
weird ass hook.
dynasty in Boston during the 80s. That was something to watch.
Eldon Bland's checked in for Chris Kaman.
You typically get a bit of a grace period as an organization
Whoa!
after you win an NBA title. And I can imagine the Mavs would have liked to have done better against the Thunder in last year's playoff.
They didn't slip the nuts this year. A chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Guys, first game and coming to Dallas this offseason in free agency. And interesting to see him playing alongside Dirk Nowitzki in the front They have some experience playing together on the German national team. Nowitzki was born in the United States. His great-grandparents were German, and he acquired dual citizenship in 2008. A one-year contract with Cleveland leaves the Mavs with some flexibility, and he can certainly help them inside, guys.
And 7 feet tall, he's got the size to do it. Thanks, Doris. Look, as you mentioned with the Mavs, no team likes to go one and done in the postseason. That's exactly what happened to them, especially when you know some of their stars are aging. And they got some aging like this.
Yeah, but they've got some else money to worry about. Dallas is now in a transition phase. They knew that their stars were getting older, so they had a pretty good draft this past summer. It's a time to move forward to the next era.
And that one's good.
Now, they'll take as many of those high percentage shots as they can get.
It's Neal on the win. 11 points in the game. That's good.
That team just can't get a stop. I'm getting this
Defensively, you want to keep the ball as far
My dude is
away
not
from the hoop as possible.
Yeah, because he's too good inside, Steve. I mean, he'll make you pay every time you're there.
Well, O.J. Neal stepping into the instant offense off the bench role for the Grizzlies last season and seemed to suit him quite well. I mean, a guy who can heat it up like that and hurt you from outside.
Here's West. And this is what it kind of had it on in. And the game still closely contested as the
No better show in town than the Rockets. Come out and join the excitement. The kid is ready to give his best, so get your tickets now. Remember,
and so here is Houston. It's a 3-point game. And you've got to give
It's not. Nigga, it's a tie game.
Something that bench role not being a knocking team and being a good team guy.
Yeah, former number 3 overall pick in the draft. But he showed that he's solid out winning, accepting that role. I think that's more important to teams than see whether a guy will start or not. Will he accept his role and really finish games? That's what Mayo did.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. Courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas. Mayo out there with Delonte West. Then there's Marion. Then there's Nowitzki. And it's
That's what you get yourself out of
Well, you love his motor and the effort level that's there on the offensive boards. That's always there. And those are the kind of things that create extra possessions for a team. Ultimately, the NBA games are generally close. So 2-3 extra possessions in a game can turn out to be the difference between winning and losing.
The thing I like is he embraces contact, so he's not shying away from anything. He's getting in the middle of all the action.
Delonte West on the wing. Defended by Lynn. Lynn against West. Back to Nowitzki. 6 to shoot. And there's the basket Carter. Over Jones. And it's Carter missing. Rockets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since they started the final quarter of play. Dallas takes possession. Let's see what the Dallas have coming up. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
A lot of people will be paying close attention to that Boston game.
And the Rockets making a change here. Patterson's checked in then for Dallas. Chris Keenan's checked in for Marion. And it's Collison in for Delonte West. Balance scoring Clark and Steve for him. Moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the food. Everybody getting the touch. Everybody enjoying the opportunity to score.
That's free food, bro. That's free food.
You know, it sounds good when you see it.
We all know this is
When you say sharing the sugar. Hey, Steve,
you're past the cream, too. I mean, while you're at it, I mean, this has been something to watch. I mean, just everybody getting involved.
Anthony Morrow's checked in for the Rockets. Mayo dishing to Collison. He kicks it to Nowitzki. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion.
Shit, that is not fair.
2 first free throw is good. And so Nowitzki knows both of them.
Always someone you love having at the line.
Houston in the lead, and this is the first time they've matched up with the Mavericks this year.
And these guys were a huge thorn in their side last season, sweeping the season series as both teams battled for a playoff spot.
No good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way.
Up with the Euro.
Here's Mayo. Shot is off. Rockets have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Pulls up on the wing. And he knocks down the jumper. Patterson's got 10 points in just the second quarter.
Kevin, you're exactly right. That other team fighting for the 8th seed is your enemy. Losses against that team hurt you twice as much as you have if you take a step back while they get a step closer. It's almost like a 2-game swing.
Mm-hmm. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Yes, thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle was saying to the team. It's been a hard-fought game, and he just wanted to give his guys a chance to catch their breath. Saying, listen, we're right there. Let's make a push right here, put some pressure on them. Let's come out swinging. Kevin?
Here's Keenan. Back to Carter. Some nice passing here by Dallas. He dishes it to Nowitzki. It's going to be 2 free throws, true contact on the shot.
We've seen Nowitzki playing a good game here. 9 points from long range. He's got a 3-pointer to his credit as well. Yeah, Clark, he's shown he can hit that shot. I think he can really make it a weapon for himself if he keeps at it. Well, you know Dirk can be an offensive juggernaut pretty much every night. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defensive presence. He actually moves pretty well for a 7-footer. A decent shot blocker, which covers a lot of ground with his mobility, is a big one.
And those things are just part of what makes him special late in games. Not only do you have a guy who has the ability to carry the team on offense, but he can create some extra possessions by clogging up the game on defense, too.
Robinson kicks to Nowitzki. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give them 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Even though they're down, like the mentality, look inside and try to create some contact. I like it as well. I mean, you just can't assume that you can shoot your way back into it when you can. You got to grind it out. And part of that is getting the ball inside.
He's got such a great rhythm at the line, whether it's with the big lead, the first quarter, or with the game hanging in the balance like it is now.
Here's the kid. Good work defensively by
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up and that way.
Collison kicks to Nowitzki. Shoots over Patterson. Collison again missing.
That's his comfort zone. So defensively, really nice job challenging the shot.
Horford attacking.
Talking about that pass. I know fucking good. I know how to run great.
We haven't seen him take any bad
I see my big jogging up the court, and I see a little maximum in there. I'm doing that every time. Stop it.
Then against Collison. Collison off the pick from Nowitzki. Collison to Nowitzki. That doesn't go either for Nowitzki.
Hey, what things to start?
See, so that's
And this is Glenn. Here's the kid. 6 on the shot clock. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. And for the Mavericks, they're shooting straight 49% from the field. Nowitzki buries it. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
What an offensive force he can be.
And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get him in the penalty.
It's like no other option than foul and hope for some misses. Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
He's not the first one, and he'll put them up right too. He's
oh
unable to get
my
the second
God,
one.
leave it up to Jeremy Lin.
Now here's Collison.
I need this nigga to bum.
To tie it up. And tie game. That is a huge extra game. Now, big play there to move the crowd.
Yeah,
Thanks.
just in time. Boy, an absolute magnet. Fits them hard out with that shot. Yeah, he knew it was in when he let it go to him. And you could tell his body language.
You know who the pass it
He thought
to?
it was down.
You thought I was going to pass it to Jeremy Lin? Jeremy Lin, nigga.
For the Rockets, pulling it out for the W. Well, they don't get much for it, shotting the mat corner.
Why Jeremy Lin? Like, nigga, you didn't help us. You didn't do it. You were just there.
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
You're off the team.
For Miller, Stephen Norris, and the rest of the group. Kevin Harlan saying, see you next time.
I could look it back. Why am I walking in? Who the fuck? Who the fuck is this nigga? He had 14. I'll give it to him. I had a 20 piece though. With 4 rebounds, 3 assists. I don't know. I think I might have got robbed right here.
After your game tonight, I feel like it's safe to say that you've made your statement that you not only belong in this league, but that you will one day be a force in this league. Do you agree with that?
I'm a Hall of Famer.
One day? Are you serious? Listen, I'm a force right now. You saw the game tonight. Everyone knows what I'm capable of now.
Thanks.
This is a message for all the other teams out there watching this press conference.
Thanks.
You better start game planning for me, because I'm a coming.
I don't agree with that last statement, but everything else, facts. Facts. Talk to me nicely.
Alright, Chad, I ain't gonna lie by the end of the year. It's starting 5 o'clock. Yeah, I ended here. Uh, I picked up a shift tomorrow, so I'm not even gonna be able to stream this tomorrow. And I don't know what my next day off is. I'll stream whenever my next day off is, bro. I got y'all. Appreciate y'all for coming in. Leave a like. Yeah, I got. Wait, before we do any of that, though, hold on. Meet with the GM. Hold on. Jeremy Lin has to go, bro. Stop. Has to go.
I think you know what this is about. I'm not looking to cause any trouble or start any waves or anything in the locker room, but right now I'm just not clicking with particular members of the team, and I'm just wondering how this should be handled. Although I'd like to thank you for coming to us in private about the matter, I'm afraid there isn't much we can do about it. It's your job to be a professional and find a way to compete no matter who is playing alongside you. I hope you understand that and make the best of the situation. Well, I guess that's how it is, huh? You do your job and I'll do my job. That's it? Man, that's garbage. I'm trying to help you out and let you know that there are going to be problems if things don't change between me and him. And you just give me the brush off? All right, next time I'll just go straight to the beat writer about it. How about them, Al? You do what you think you need to do, and I'll do what I'm paid to do. Put the best basketball players we can get on the floor at the same time. Be a professional about it and play on.
Who the fuck is this nigga talking to like that? Bro, if we didn't get Al, bro, I'll hit this button right now.
No doubt. All right, well, thank you. And good talk, man. I'll see you later.
Pussy, why the fuck?
But for right now, I need your focus on this next game against the Spurs.
He's pussy too. We were just going at each other.
I know you'll be ready.
Talking shit. I just want this nigga off my team, bro. He's not even good. He's not even good, bro. Look, bro, he's not even good, bro. I know we gotta save. No, we gotta save it. Alright, chat. Appreciate y'all for coming up. Why is there a delete button right there, bro? Appreciate y'all. You know what? We gotta run one blackout game. My team. Damn. I forgot how to do this. What the fuck? Oh, game move. I'm sure. Season. Why can't you use the best players on the team? Like, why can't I use Michael Jordan? So ass. Why can't I use Hakeem?
We're playing basketball.
Ladies and gentlemen, my player, our first team go by the name of the Ballers. They'll face off against none other than the Prettiers.
My tripping. This is not a different quarter than it was last time.
Amazing.
Mississippi.
So I can get my mind still on track. Body still alive, body back in the place to reminisce and foundation. I got to the better location.
Oh, he just killed one. Hey,
Oh, that's out. What kind of party is it?
it's a black party. That's the kind of party it is.
The Breakers have 2 points.
Yo!
Yes,
All right, hold on. You going outside, son. Yeah. Hold on, Bow Wow. You going out kind of shit.
Get to go. Mix. Drops it in. On target with a pretty kick. The ball is half court point. Cash. You know it. Misses in close. Nada. No good from outside. Hey. It's good. The Breakers made it to 7 points.
Woo!
Oh, yes. Come on, man. This ain't something.
Why is he doing the thing behind his back? Oh my. Bow Wow. Stop it. This nigga on fire. Bow Wow. Nah.
It's pretty. The Breakers have 10 points.
Just walking his head. Because I ain't no joke. Yo, that was too nasty going down there.
Can't get it to go.
Reset.
Misses there. Yes. Nice shot. That gives the ball us 12 points.
Oh, yeah. Look, can the beat stays deep? Oh my God, touch earth. Jalen need ID.
That brings the ball is up to 14 points.
Cookies.
Send him
They go down.
not that time.
Just keep going.
SWAT team. He can't be stopped.
ATL. Backstage hell. You got me. Proud of you, team. Without crazy.
It's in.
What, bro?
That makes it 16 points for the Raiders. Buries the chip.
Your hands. Wait, so. Oh, he's so. Your hands again, Tony. Come on. No, Tony, you gotta clear those. Tony.
Misses the layup.
Tony! You gotta help, bro. Stay over there, bro.
And that pass was right on top. Bam! That gets the ball up to 17 points. Target from outside.
You look the boxes right there. I didn't even know my team.
Target.
Hey! Oh, that's the thing. Us.
That gives Raiders 19 points. No good there.
No two, no two. Last place, nigga. What you got, Tony? Oh, never mind. Get the bow. Get the bow out. Heavy. Overdose!
The ball is at 20. All they need is one more.
Oh, snap. But he's 1 by 2. Yeah.
There it is.
Oh, I left this. I left this at.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Well, why am I having a heart attack?
Don't worry, Jack. No good to break. And that'll wrap it up. Good game. 7. 6.
Oh, behind back into his little matter right now. I was 2 minutes. Let's go. Maggie's too? You fucking bitch. He gave me this. What are they talking about? What are they talking about? Bow Wow too nasty.
What a show! What a night! It's time to say goodnight. We're no longer accepted. We saw
Alright, chat. Appreciate y'all for coming by.